From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Saturday, April 11th, 2015. Silver is trading at $16.51 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,208 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $236. Antiwar.com reports after over a week of blocking all aid flights into Yemen, Saudi Arabia finally allowed 2 flights into Sana'a, one from the Red Cross and the other from UNICEF. 2 planes loaded with medical aid will barely put a dent in the humanitarian crisis across Yemen since the Saudi war began, and will do nothing about the growing food shortages for the nation, which generally imports nearly 90% of its food. The Saudis apparently aren't particularly patient even with the limited aid either, with the UN unsuccessfully trying to convince the Saudis to give them more time to evacuate foreigners on the planes. The Saudi coalition has insisted that they will handle humanitarian aid to the country, but only once they are convinced that the aid will not hinder their ongoing war aimed at reinstating former President Abd Rabbu Mansur Hadi. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a Florida 8th grader is facing felony hacking charges after he used his school's computer network to prank a teacher with a photo of 2 men kissing. Pasco County Sheriff Chris Nacco said Dominic Greene, 14, used an administrative-level password to access the secure computer network at Paul R. Smith Middle School in Holiday on March 31st and changed the desktop background photo to one showing 2 men kissing. Nacco told the Tampa Bay Times, even though some might say this is just a teenage prank, who knows what this teenager might have done. Greene, who was charged with a felony offense against a computer system and unauthorized access, said he learned the password, a teacher's last name, by watching a teacher type the password in 2 years ago. Greene and several other students were previously suspended for using the password to access the network. Greene said, if they would have notified me that it was illegal, I would not have done it in the first place, but all they said was, you shouldn't be doing that. He was suspended for 10 days along with the arrest. His mother, Eileen Foster, said the felony charge does not fit the crime. Foster said he had the chance to get into the FCAT files, he had the chance to change grades, to do whatever you can do in the FCAT files, and he did not take it. I think that alone proves he does not deserve a felony charge. Greene said the prank was directed at a teacher he does not like, but it was spotted by a substitute teacher and reported to officials. School district spokeswoman Linda Kobe said the network password is being changed. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. You can join the Fans program for as little as $3 per month or any amount of Bitcoin per month, thanks to the recurring payment options provided by Coinbase. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. That's fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a Secret Service agent was arrested by police in Washington on Friday for allegedly trying to break into the home of a woman while carrying a handgun. D.C. Metropolitan Police Department spokeswoman Gwendolyn Crump said the officer, Arthur Baldwin, was charged with destruction of property and burglary. Baldwin damaged the window and back door of a 23-year-old woman's apartment in southeast Washington while off-duty shortly after midnight. The Washington Post reported that Baldwin's ex-girlfriend lived in the apartment. According to the police report, Baldwin was carrying a .357 caliber handgun. The arrest is the latest embarrassment for the agency that protects the president and his family. It was criticized as being too insular by an independent panel appointed after a man with a knife scaled the White House fence and ran inside the mansion last year. Secret Service Director Joseph Clancy has ordered that Baldwin's security clearance be suspended and that he be placed on administrative leave. Baldwin, formerly a uniformed officer assigned to the Secret Service's Foreign Missions Branch, is being investigated by the agency's Office of Professional Responsibility. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.